bar. So formula is equal to EI sine theta. So sine met dito yung nakuha no reactive power. So apparent power naman is the power that is available to use. So available to use. The unit is volt ampere. So formula lang natin for apparent power is EI. So yan yung sa DC. So EI. So example natin. So you have here, a circuit consumes 3,000 watts of real power when the apparent power is 3,600 volt ampere. Determine the power factor and the phase angle. So dito given yung real power and the apparent power. So unknown is the power factor and the phase angle. So remember yung power factor natin is equal to cosine theta and it is also equal to yung real power all over the reactive power. So dito given yung apparent and real power, so makukuha natin agad yung power factor. So direct substitution. So power factor is equals to real power all over the apparent power. So it is equals to 3,000 over 3,600. Makukuha na natin si power factor at 0.8333 units. So 1 unit ni power factor. So after natin makuha si power factor, kunin na natin si phase angle using yung formula na power factor is equals to cosine theta. So yan, so calculator. So given nakuha na natin si power factor. So theta na lang yung unknown. So yan, theta is equals to cosine inverse multiplied by the power factor. So makuha natin. So power factor natin is 0.833. So inverse cosine 0.8333. So yan, nakuha na natin yung phase angle. Naka-radian lang. So degrees. So yan, 33.56 degrees yung phase angle. So question dito sa example 1. So 1. Okay, so example number 2. So an AC circuit is powering an electric heater. So dito given yung power factor niya na 1, it is a pure resistance of with a power factor of 1. So assume the voltage is 240 volts and a current draw of 10 ampere. Compute the apparent power and the real power. So yan, given C, power factor, walang phase angle. So kunin daw si ito and ito. So apparent power and real power. So meron tayong so C, apparent power is direkta lang na EI. So parang DC lang siya. So given na C, voltage and current. So multiply lang. We have here apparent power is equals to 240 volts multiplied by 10 ampere. So apparent power natin is 2,400 volt ampere. Then we have here C, real power. So real power is EI multiplied by the power factor. So real power, direct substitution ulit. Makuha natin power is 2,400 watts. So mostly direct substitution. Yeah. So next example. So an AC circuit is powering a motor. So inductive motor. So assume the voltage is 230 volts and a current draw of 10 ampere. Compute the real power assuming the power factor is 0.8333. So given natin yung voltage, power factor, and a current draw. Unknown is the real power. So yan, direct substitution ulit. Direct substitution. And a real power of 1,916.59 watts. So yan lang si power factor. So dito T, importance ni power factor in our powers. So updatean. So next. The question ni J power factor. So next. So we have here the cost of electrical energy and power. So dito di jay no kasano computen iti baybayan iti kuryente. So okay, so dito sa table makikita natin yung formulas for power, real power, apparent power, current, and yung power factor. So sa DC power natin, we have here power. Dito next sa last meeting. Ano ba ako news? So sa AC system, we have here single phase and three phase. So DC power to. So walang DC power sa AC system. So yung DC lang yan. So yung real power naman, so pang AC lang yan. So yung real power kanina, na-discuss natin. Ito siya. For single phase, we have here yung di-discuss natin kanina. Then for three phase naman, may multiply lang sila with square root of 3. So same as apparent power, yung di-discuss natin kanina na formula. So sa three phase lang, mag-a-add lang tayo ng square root of 3. So sa current, for DC system, so Ohm's law, from Ohm's law to, and ito naman is for yung formula ng power. So AC system naman, so yung current natin is equals to yung real power all over yung voltage multiplied by the power factor. So for three phase, multiply mo lang yung square root of 3 doon sa baba. So you also have here, so current is equals to S all over E lang. And for three phase, yun, multiply by square root of 3 lahat. Papada kaya, square root of 3. So yan lang for three phase. So energy charge. So energy charge is the cost of the electrical energy that we consume. So energy charge consumption is based on the monthly billing. So ito, so energy charge is equals to Q, where Q is the energy consumption in kilowatt hour. So dapat na kilowatt hour, dito yung palagi. So multiplied by yung cost of energy per kilowatt hour. So yan. So example agad. So hanga base T kasi dito inek na lakaunay dito ini. So example number 1. So 60 watts lamp remains lighted for 24 hours a day for a 30-day month. To determine the electrical energy consumed over this period, calculate the energy charge for the billing period at a rate of 10.32 per peso per kilowatt hour. Ito, the solution. So given C, power consumed 60 watts, a time of 24 hours, times 30 days. So per day yan. So yung rate natin is 10.32 per kilowatt hour. So first, Dito yan. Compute for the energy consumption in the billing or Q. So Q is equals to power times time. Yung power natin is 60 watts times yung time natin is 24 hours multiplied by 30 days. So at 30-day period. So yung power consumed natin is, or energy consumed is 43.2 kilowatt hour. So dapat na kilowatt hour tayo lata. So kilowatt na dapat dito eh. So tinaalan natin is 43,200 watts per hour. Then convert to kilo. So yan, 43.2 kilowatt hours. So naalat tayo ni Q. So maalat tayo ni energy charge yan. So energy charge is equals to Q times yung rate. Cost of energy per kilowatt hour. So dito ay consume DJ electric fan ay lamp kayam. So lamp is 43.2 kilowatt hours multiplied by yung rate. So yung energy charge natin is for yung lamp lang is 445.824 pesos. So data T, final answer. So question dito ay example number 1. So di jay mabay na question, jay ito inak damagan. So example number 2. Okay, so now example number 2. So a large residence consumes 1,155 kilowatt hour of electrical energy over a billing period of 30 days. So given na diran, 155 kilowatt hours in 30 days. So determine the total charge for the billing period based on the rate schedule provided. So provide ito, so service charge, 10.23 energy charge. So first 1,000 kilowatt hours of billing period is 1.75 per kilowatt hour. So for the next 2,000 kilowatt hour of billing period is 1.5 peso per kilowatt hour. So yan. So the service charge is fixed charge. So the first 1,000 kilowatt hour consumption for the residents must pay 1.75 peso per kilowatt hour, and for the next 2,000 kilowatt hour after the first 1,000 kilowatt hour, the residents must pay 1.5 peso per kilowatt hour. So paslangumat nga to T rate. So yan. So energy charge is 10.23 per kilowatt hour dito eh. Plus yung 1,000 kilowatt hour natin multiplied by yung additional 1.75 per kilowatt hour for the first 1,000 muna na. So for the first 1,000 multiplied by 1.75 plus yung next 2,000 daw pag after nung 1,000 is 1.5 per kilowatt hour yung babayaran na. So 155 kilowatt hour multiplied by 1.5 kilowatt per kilowatt hour. So yan, pag papasin lang, so yung energy cost na ay ito na. So pinag-plus lang yung first rate, yung service charge, plus yung first 1,000 kilowatt hour billing, plus yung remaining na for the next 2,000 kilowatt hour. So yan lang yung ginawa dito. So nawatan dejay or nagulo? Isang question? So one. May pa lang. So next you have the power demand charge. So for commercial and industrial building, and a few all electric residential, there is an additional charge that is based on the highest rate of energy